This is Nightline.
Tonight, celebrity break-ins. Real Housewives star Kathy Hilton and Sutton Strack kicking it up in Vegas at BravoCon.
I'm here with the king and queen. Bravo!
Oh, well, he's the king. I'm just a princess.
While back in Bel Air, authorities say thieves were ransacking their homes. And NFL quarterback Shedeur Sanders breaking his silence after thieves reportedly took $200,000 in valuables in less than 12 minutes.
I know this is a trending topic that my house got broken into.
The video that's part of the investigation. Could this incident be tied to other high-profile robberies? Plus, Shakira. Hips Don't Lie superstar, now back on the big screen as the voice of Gazelle in Zootopia 2.
Come on, get on up. We're wild and we can't be tamed. And we're turning the floor into a zoo.
Bringing her sons aboard with their first foray into film and making it match on the red carpet.
It's been nice to make him a part of this time around.
How she says her life just keeps getting better.
I feel like I'm just starting.
And the elite honor putting Lainey Wilson in the company of country greats like Dolly Parton and Reba McEntire.
From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, 2 Real Housewives and a rookie NFL quarterback. The latest celebrities targeted by burglars fleeing their homes while the stars were elsewhere. What's behind the rash of celebrity break-ins? Here's Nightline's Ashin Singh.
Too many people have been texting me, "Are you okay?" Yes, I'm fine. I didn't get robbed. My house did.
Cleveland Browns quarterback Shedeur Sanders breaking his silence after his home was ransacked. Authorities confirming this video showing the incident is part of their ongoing investigation.
I know this is a trending topic that my house got broken into, but I'm in a mental space now to where, it's not too much that could faze me. And none of my jewelry got took anyway.
None of his jewelry was taken, but more than $200,000 in property was nabbed in less than 12 minutes.
Everyone knows where they're going to be on any given Sunday if you're an NFL player. And so that, has made it kind of a prime target to be burglarized in some cases.
Authorities say thieves targeting Sanders' Medina County, Ohio home at the same time he was making his NFL debut this past Sunday.
Shedeur Sanders moving the chains for the Browns.
45 minutes after he took the field, 3 masked people ransacked his house. And Sanders isn't alone. 2 other celebs also dealing with recent home break-ins. Kathy Hilton and Sutton Strack of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The 2 seem to be having the time of their lives, mingling with other reality stars and fans in Las Vegas at the highly publicized BravoCon over the weekend.
BravoCon essentially is the big event that happens for all fans of all things Bravo. It's like Comic-Con, but meets all of your favorite Bravo celebrities.
Strack and Hilton posting along the way on social media.
I'm here with the king and queen. Bravo!
Oh, well, he's the king. I'm just a princess.
Strack sharing a post with her fellow Real Housewife, actress Jennifer Tilly. And Hilton uploading this video on Instagram with her daughter Nikki. But almost 300 miles away, their Bel Air homes targeted by burglars this past Saturday, according to the LAPD.
A lot of folks get ideas about committing these types of burglaries because of what's in social media, what's being advertised, and celebrities and professional athletes are unfortunately prime targets.
Strack sharing this screenshot from her security camera, telling ABC News that the burglars entered through a kitchen window and stole luxury handbags and fine jewelry. In the last 2 years, there's been a rash of thieves targeting celebs and athletes, from football stars like Joe Burrow, Travis Kelce, and Patrick Mahomes.
It's frustrating. It's disappointing. I can't get into too many of the details because the investigation is still ongoing.
Seattle Seahawks former cornerback and current NFL analyst Richard Sherman even posting his home security video showing thieves in his home.
Unfortunately, people that have a high profile, that are wealthy, that live in expensive homes, and are folks that travel regularly, it's easy to figure out when they're not home.
Hollywood heavyweights impacted too.
Major celebrities like Anthony Anderson, Tracy Ellis Ross, Brad Pitt, and Nicole Kidman have all had break-ins in their homes this year alone.
Brad Pitt's house broken into while he was out promoting his film F1.
If I were a celebrity, and especially if I were a reality TV star, I would absolutely be making my first call to my security team right now.
Sanders, initially unaware of what happened to his home until after his loss to the Ravens.
They entered through a rear door that was unsecured.
Authorities saying the suspects could be professionals and seemed very calculated.
In the case of Mr. Sanders, apparently the door was unlocked. If you want to protect your property, you've got to use the security systems that you have, and that in this case, Mr. Sanders or somebody else checks all the doors are locked.
The Medina County Sheriff's Office says it's now talking to federal authorities and comparing notes to see if there are any other ties to other recent high-profile incidents of professional athletes being robbed.
We're seeing this happen to other pro athletes throughout the country. So it appears that some of these individuals are tracking when these men are at a game and watching the house and knowing they're not there.
In Los Angeles, law enforcement telling ABC News they received a 911 call from a dog walker around noon on Saturday after seeing signs of a break-in at Sutton Strack's residence. And about 12 hours later, police responding to a separate report for a burglary at Kathy Hilton's home. Her husband Rick, reportedly home at the time, telling TMZ he saw 3 people on property. For Strack and Hilton, their luxurious homes, part of their story on The Real Housewives.
I think part of the point of a show like Beverly Hills Housewives is to showcase your incredible opulence. It is to show everyone else what it's like behind the gates and behind the doors of some of these really prestigious, beautiful homes.
Hilton hosting lavish dinner parties with her baccarat crystal and tense fights.
Is that not human nature?
No, it isn't.
Sutton's house, she recently underwent a renovation and has showcased, beautiful details and elements like, touches of pearl in her bathroom.
This is sort of like my dream bathroom. First of all, the tile floors are marble with mother of pearl inlay and just so dreamy. It's very girly.
Reality stars by their nature want as much publicity as they can get. But unfortunately, it also is it allows people who want to do bad things to go, look at this home. If you're going to be gone regularly, you may also even need a private patrol service.
It's not the first time a Real Housewife has grappled with a suspected burglar. Teddy Mellencamp telling ABC News over the summer that she was inside her home with her children during an attempted burglary. Her estranged husband sharing surveillance video showing the suspects on the property. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Dorit Kemsley was home in 2021 when these men shattered a glass door and made off with so many valuables they had to drag it out in a sheet. The ordeal later chronicled on the Bravo show.
And he charged at me, grabbed me, put me down, get down to the ground, I'm gonna kill you. Put a gun to me, and I was just hunched over, sobbing.
Oh my gosh. If they come in, they're going to shoot me in the head and rob me blind.
Former reality star Christine Quinn knows what it's like to live through an attempted robbery too. Her lavish home, an opulent lifestyle, once on full display on social media and in Netflix's Selling Sunset.
Need something bigger, and it doesn't need to be huge, just like 10,000 square feet at least.
I talked to her in 2022, shortly after she survived a terrifying ordeal. Would-be thieves thought she and her family weren't home.
My first inclination was to grab my gun, which I always have under my bed, and immediately go into my baby's room with my family. And that's what we did.
Do you think you were targeted?
Absolutely. People were watching my every move. My house was definitely cased. This was orchestrated, and they knew what they were doing.
These high-profile home break-ins take years to solve.
Home burglaries, in particular, if they're committed by people who are not from this community. For example, you may not be able to identify them. They may have no record here. If they came into the country with one name on a passport, etc.
Just this week, the FBI announcing the return of stolen property to actor Keanu Reeves. Among the items, a personalized John Wick Rolex. The Rolex, stolen in 2023 from Reeves' LA home. Police tracked the burglary crew to Santiago, Chile, with the help of Chilean authorities.
Something that can be stolen tonight in a home burglary could be in another country within a matter of hours.
Reeves personally thanking the FBI with a handwritten note for their effort, dedication, professionalism, and cross-border cooperation. For the celebrities targeted over the weekend, the investigation into their alleged burglaries continues.
Our thanks to Ashin. And now a look ahead at tomorrow's show. Daddy Yankee brought reggaeton to the masses with his monster hit, Gasolina. After retiring from music, now he's back.
For some reason, God brought me back with a mission.
And when we come back, global superstar Shakira brings the fierce to pop star Gazelle in Zootopia 2 after the break.
It's funny if you're down to play, and we're turning the floor into a zoo.
Welcome back. It's been almost a decade since Shakira brought the fierce pop star prowess of Gazelle to Zootopia. It's back and so is she, and this time it's a family affair. Here's ABC's Janae Norman.
She's the global icon, 2020 Super Bowl co-headliner, known worldwide for her mega hits and legendary hips.
Don't you see, baby, this is perfection.
And now Shakira is getting wild.
Come on, get on up. We're wild and we can't be tamed, and we're turning the floor into a zoo.
The international sensation bringing the fierce to the Zootopia dance floor once again.
You have a lot going on. Really?
A busy gazelle.
Shakira reprising her role as pop star Gazelle in Zootopia 2, a part that is all too familiar for her.
You're also in the middle of your tour. It's a huge tour. You just won the Billboard Global Touring Icon Award. And you're in the Guinness Book of World Records now because, I want to get this right, the highest grossing female Latin tour of all time.
It's crazy.
Is it? Does that feel crazy to you?
You know what's crazy? That at this point in the game, I feel like I'm just starting. I have the best fans in the world and they make me feel so inspired, and it's been amazing. We've performed in front of 2.5 million people so far. I really feel fortunate, you know, have had a really long career, almost 30 years.
That nearly 3-decade span includes hit anthems like Whenever, Wherever. And parodied on national sketch shows like Mad TV. Her hit Waka Waka, the official 2010 FIFA World Cup song. And she's, of course, forever famous
Shakira, Shakira,
for making it perfectly clear her hips don't lie.
I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it's right.
¿Cómo se llama?
Shakira even asking singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran to collaborate on a new version of the song.
He's one of the most talented people I know. I invited him to sing Hips Don't Lie for my Spotify's anniversary. And he said yes, and yeah, he did an amazing job. He took the song to a whole new realm.
The mom of two also teaming up with Sheeran and music producer Blake Slatkin to co-write the original song Zoo for the sequel.
Now being a part of Zootopia 2, 10 years later, getting to share it with your boys in a whole new way. What does it mean to you to be back a part of this incredible movie?
I just couldn't believe that Disney called me again for Zootopia 2. This is one of their biggest movies.
Yeah.
So I felt, you know, the challenge and a big responsibility to come up with something that was up to the task.
I know you said you were excited when Disney called again, but were you nervous? Because Try Everything was everything. I mean, it's been streamed nearly 3 billion times.
I wanna try everything, I wanna try even though I could fail.
It was huge with the first movie, so did you feel nervous about going into doing it a second time?
I mean, I definitely felt the responsibility that it entailed, but I wasn't that nervous. I felt in good company with Disney. They really gave me the license to just explore. And then with the video.
The music video, a lot of that was your idea, right?
Yeah. We started out 8 p.m. at night and finished like at 9 a.m. the next day.
Oh my gosh,
it was
you just
a
powered
long shoot.
through.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just wearing those horns.
The film, fun for the whole family. Shakira sharing it with her sons, 12-year-old Milan and 10-year-old Sasha, matching with mom on the red carpet at the film's premiere.
You play a gazelle, but you are ultimately mama bear. Even when you've got so much going on, what does it mean to you to be able to share that with your boys and to make that a priority?
Well, they're my everything. We have a really close relationship. They tell me everything. They were babies in Zootopia 1, and right now they're a lot older, so they're very active, participating, and they have lots of opinions, like their mother. So I consulted with them many aspects, you know, from Gazelle's outfits to the music, and I was so happy to see them also voice the characters that they represented in the movie. They're the bunnies, the youngest brothers of Judy Hopps.
Oh, how cute!
Yeah, and we recorded our lines together.
Yeah.
So it was really nice to see. They were actually not shy at all. They were really enjoying it. So it's been nice to make him a part of this time around. We just can't live without each other. You know, we're very attached, very lovey-dovey and touchy. They're very sweet boys.
The Colombian-born performer, still one of the most listened to artists worldwide, says her life is only getting better.
As you're seeing yourself at the top of your game right now on so many levels, do you feel proud of yourself?
It's good to recognize the efforts that you've put into your life and you know, look back and say to yourself, yeah, it's been worth it, you know. And I think time only makes things better. You know, it gives you a better perspective. I feel like today I know what's really important, what really matters. Things that I didn't know when I was in my 20s. It's a whole different lens that I'm looking at life through.
And we're turning the floor into a zoo.
Our thanks to Janae. Zootopia 2 hits theaters November 26th. And when we come back, the rare honor Reba McEntire, Dolly Parton, and now Lainey Wilson all share. And finally tonight, Lainey Wilson joins an elite group. It's our Nightlight. The country star, known for hits like Watermelon Moonshine,
Drinking watermelon moonshine. We cut the barn with a little lime.
and Heart Like a Truck,
I got a heart like a truck.
tonight hosting the CMA Awards.
The first woman to do so solely since Dolly Parton in 1988 and Reba McEntire back in 1991.
The things sure move fast in this business when you're loaded with talent.
Earlier, Lainey telling my colleague Lara Spencer she texted Reba for advice.
She gave you a lot of advice.
Oh,
you
she's
thought she'd give you one or two.
Yes, I said one piece, girl. I said one piece of advice. She gave me a list.
Besides being front and center as host, Lainey performed, nominated in multiple categories. Huge congratulations to Lainey Wilson tonight. And that's Nightline for this evening. Thanks for the company, America. Good night.